guys, so since I finished the second season of Xena, I thought I'd do another, like, ranking all the episodes of season 2, because I actually did enjoy the first one, and it really does kind of open your eyes about your real feelings about, like, the season and some of the episodes. So I decided, hey, let's do it again. Just overall, I think, at the moment, I think this season wasn't as good as the first season, or I guess there isn't as many episodes I think are, the best of the series in this season. So should be interesting to see if that changes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm dividing them to 5 tiers. I'm not using the ones from the previous because I don't feel like going back and repeating them. So it's going to be 5 tiers, and kind of lacking the creativity, but they serve their purpose. So the first one is, or the bottom tier is disappointed. Gotta love that meme. And that's pretty much all the ones that are just, I really was disappointed in them. There wasn't really anything that, I guess, redeeming quality for me. Why? Just, why, I guess, was it put out? Although they're probably going to be very sparse. But, why not? I'm kind of boring. I'm in a creative slump at the moment. And then, once again, it's kind of that middle bar of, I don't hate them, but I don't love them. It's just, okay, close but not there yet. I enjoyed the episode, but maybe something's missing. And then there's Marry Me, which is pretty much top tier. I really can't think of anything I did not enjoy about the episode. So that's my boring tier, I guess. But so let's get started. Okay, so the first one is going to be Giant Killer. The Giant Killer. This one was about Goliath and Xena's relationship. I did like how we get this, like, reference back to the Bible. So obviously it's addressing Judaism. I don't think it's Christianity yet. I think that actually comes later in the series, but right now it's just Judaism. And so that was a nice callback, but for the most part, it was a very forgettable episode, for me at least. The one episode I really did like, or the one scene I really did like, was the one when Gabrielle and Xena are holding hands. That's kind of scene I enjoyed the most, because I think it's from this episode, but I'm just gonna go why. Just gut reaction. I'll just go with that. So here she comes, Miss Amphipolis. Okay, so I'm kind of torn on this, because I really did enjoy this episode. It surprised me, because at least how I interpreted it, it was more a positive, I guess, acceptance of transgenderism. I think that's how you say it. Because one of the characters is a pageant queen, if you will, and turns out that he's biologically male, but he does this not for any personal gain. He does it because he enjoys it. It makes him feel more feminine. So, I think, and I've heard other people say this, I think this was just, they kind of portrayed it as more like this gay man who enjoys, dressing up and being more feminine, but that's what they were allowed to get away with at the time that this was released. But it's still more of a, acceptance of people who are transgender, who might be biologically male, but are in fact female. So And that's the way I viewed it, and I really did enjoy that, and just overall the episode I thought was really funny. And it kind of also gave me a kind of a... It just really shows you just how random, you know, Xena and Gabrielle's life is. They'll just have the most, like, it's either action-packed or they'll be trying to, you know, save a beauty pageant. So I thought that was so fun. And also, I did like how we got a lot of these other women who have problems that are relevant to women even today. So I did like that. I guess it's not absolutely perfect, so I'll just put it in close, but there, sorry, I just realized this does not make sense. Close, but not there yet. There we go. Fix that. Okay, Ulysses. To be fair, I was very disappointed in this episode after rewatching it, because I really did not like what they did with the story. I think they kind of toned down, like, Ulysses and his wife's real, you know, feelings for each other, so that they could, like, insert Xena into it. I feel like they didn't really have anything that for, you know, I guess maybe any reason for Xena. I just feel like they needed something else, drama-wise, between Xena and Ulysses, so they had this, like, romance. And I really do feel like, you know, they try to portray, like, Ulysses as settling with his wife, despite the fact she's the reason why he's going back, at least based on, like, you know, the Odyssey, the actual story. So I was kind of disappointed, so I'll just put this at Ulysses. A Day in the Life. I did love how we get this more dynamic feeling between Xena and Gabrielle. We get to see more humorous moments and how just mundane stuff like traveling, we get to see their dynamic, and Xena's kind of more, I don't know, I won't say goofy because Xena isn't really goofy, but I guess she can be more goofy with Gabrielle, or it's just her relationship, you know, it's Gabrielle being kind of put out by a lot of the stuff that Xena does, like using her fry pan, improvising, you know, with stuff that she uses to, you know, fight men or go to the bathroom. I just love the dynamic between them. I guess I did not really enjoy the one with the giant, which I kind of could understand they need some more dramatic moments, but I still felt it kind of dragged. So once again, I'll probably do close, but not there yet. So Warrior, Princess, Tramp. I think I enjoyed the first one, Warrior, Princess, fairly well because it was kind of different. But then this one, I felt like they started like stretching it. Once again, it's fun to see Lucy's acting ability because she's like playing 3 different characters, and you know, some points you're trying to figure out which one is actually Xena. But once again, I think the story is not as good as the first the Warrior Princess, so I'll go with the meh. There were some humorous moments though. Remember Nothing. I actually really like this one because it's kind of an alternate universe in which, what if Gabrielle was not saved by Xena? What if she's, you know, enslaved, and we see the funny, sweet Gabrielle. She's now cynical and more, I guess, bloodthirsty. And Xena has to determine whether or not she wants the, you know, her Gabrielle back or her brother back. And so I think it kind of shows us, I think it's like choice, I think, that is really the message. You know, her brother chose to follow Xena, and so Xena to not feel guilty that he, I guess, not that he didn't die, but just any timeline. I think in this timeline he's also more like, I want to fight. And so she kind of realizes that this is who her brother is, no matter what timeline he would have probably died, because the warlord would have come and tried to take over. So it was a nice, like, what if. I really did enjoy that one, but I'm still going to put this, I think, in close but not there yet. Lost Mariner. I did like Todd. What's his last name? I can't remember his last name. But I did like the actor of and I forgot his character's name, sorry. But I did like the character. It was a nice, interesting, like, realizing what's the true meaning of, I guess, love. It's not the love that others can give you, it's the love that you give to others, I think. Anyways. But still, I'm getting the feeling it's meh. It's not one of those ones I'll go seek out, but if it's playing, I don't mind it. I did enjoy the comical moments with Gabrielle, though, with her seasickness. That's always fun. The Execution. This is Gabrielle and... trying to remember his name. White-haired dude. Yeah, I don't remember his name. So she's trying to stop him being executed for something she doesn't believe he did, and he can't remember. Honestly, I don't think there's anything I really loved about this episode. I mean, we get Gabrielle once again trying to protect someone she cares about and believes is innocent, and then Xena trying to, I guess, fix a problem. Oh man, I think I'm gonna put it in Y, because there weren't even like real humorous moments I could really latch on to. Intimate Stranger. I think this is gonna be the first one I put in Marry Me. The reason being, we get to see Hudson and Lucy switch roles. So Hudson's is Xena in Callisto's body. I love that aspect of it. I love this conflict of Gabrielle having to decide trying to come with terms, the possibility of her having to love Xena in her enemy's body. And I really do love that aspect. And I think the actresses both knocked it out of the ballpark. Obviously, I know this was done because Lucy was injured, and so she needed a more I guess light episode when it comes to fighting and all that. So, or acting also, I think. But I can't think of anything I did not enjoy. Oh, Aries. I did enjoy Aries, but still, it's still good enough for it to put it in Marry Me. Comedy of Eros. I just watched that one. There were funny moments, but it was still, for the most part, for me. Let's see. It's going to be either meh or Y. I mean, it had Carl Urban in it. I enjoyed him. But I feel like there wasn't enough of him for me to really enjoy it. I guess I'll put it in Y. A Necessary Evil. This is with Velasca and Callisto. Honestly, again, not really much I enjoy about it. I mean, I don't really find Velasca to be a compelling character for some reason. In Callisto, she was okay. But, I don't know. Because I don't know, I'm just going to put it in why. The quest, this one actually go back to the Amazons. This is the one where Xena and Gabrielle kissed, because yes, they did kiss. You can't convince me otherwise. They were literally about to lock lips before, in the, like, I guess the spirit world, whatever you want to call it, Xena's and Gabrielle's, or Xena's in Autolycus' body, and Gabrielle's imagining Xena's there, so she's about to kiss, and then it flashes to Gabrielle kissing Autolycus. So, I'm tempted to put it high just for that alone. But, I'm just going to put it in meh. Because, despite the fact that's one of my favorite moments in the series, it's still a very meh episode for me, I feel. The Solstice Carol, very timely, because Christmas is tomorrow. But, I'm going to put it in why. Right now, I'm just going based on gut. Xena Scrolls, once again, I do kind of like this whole, I think they're supposed to be descendants of Xena and Gabrielle, which causes a problem in, like, the fandom, because everyone's trying to figure out who is descended from who, if, like, Gabrielle, because, we know that Xena has a daughter later on. Gabrielle, however, unless she gets with someone later on after the series, or this is just one of those instances that they originally planned for something and then never happened, and so this is kind of a plot hole, I guess. But it kind of really gave an Indiana Jones vibe, which I enjoy. But I'm just gonna go meh. Return of Callisto. I'm just gonna go. Let's see. I'm trying to remember if there was something I really enjoyed from that episode. Oh, Xena and Gabrielle kissed. Yes, they actually did kiss on the lips when Gabrielle gets married, which is so fucking random. I guess for that alone, I'll put it in meh. For him, the bullet bill told, honestly, I did not really enjoy that episode at all, so I'm just gonna go with why. Destiny. This is when we get the start of how Xena came to be with Caesar and all that. Of course, this is the dickish Carl Urban, so it's a struggle. Let's see. It's either gonna be close but not there yet, because I love the fact. I will just do that because I love how we're getting, like, why Xena becomes the way she is. Someone betrayed her that she cared about, that she loved, until she becomes this monster. Oh, and we get the end scene with Gabrielle and, warning, I guess, Xena. And so I enjoyed that aspect. The price. I actually really like this because of the message of just because someone might look barbaric doesn't necessarily mean they are. So I did like that message. Let's see. I'm going to put it in a meh because it's still not there yet. Ten Little Warlords. Once again, we get Xena still in Callisto's body, and I still love that aspect of it, and we kind of get the end scene where, once again, Xena and Gabrielle are talking about how, what if she's trapped in Callisto's body forever, will Gabrielle be able to still love her? It's still, and we get Ares as a human, which I found funny. I enjoyed Ares getting the shit beat out of him. So I'll just go close but not there yet, because I still enjoyed that episode. Blind Faith. I'm just gonna go with close but not there yet, because I love the aspect of Xena doing whatever she needed to get to save Gabrielle, even she was going to come blind. And I must admit, the dude in it, you know, the one that wants to fight Xena, he can be a little irritating, but I actually do enjoy him. Once again, it's like with Caesar and Karl Urban, I like him as, like, fuck. I like him as Cupid, finally. I love Karl Urban as Cupid, and I love, because he plays Pompey later in the series. I love him as this character, but I want to kick him in the balls as Pompey. So it's one of those, once again, actors play multiple roles. Some you enjoy, some you don't. So I'll just do blind faith. Girls just want to have fun. So like the, I guess, Halloween episode with, I guess, vampires. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go with Y. I don't care. I mean, it was just very mediocre for me, I think, and I don't know if, I don't ever seek out an episode if I guess need to. Or if I'm not doing a complete rewatch, if I just want to watch a specific episode, this isn't one of them. And then Orphan of War, this is one with Xena's son. Okay, so this is when we're first introduced to him, and she eventually leaves him alive, because that's later on in the series, I think, because but yeah, that's later in the series. The kid who plays his son isn't annoying or anything. That's kind of my measurement for some episodes. Like anything I watch when it comes to kids. Some of them can be so annoying. But I didn't mind him. And we got to see Xena's maternal instinct, which is nice. And how his birth was kind of also kind of pushing her down the path of good. So to remember, read to see. I'm just gonna do meh. So yeah. So disappointed we got Ulysses. Why the Giant Killer, the Execution, Comedy Eros, Necessary Evil, Solstice Carol, For Him the Bell Tolls, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Meh, Warrior Princess Tramp, Loss of Mariner, the Quest, Xena Scrolls, Return of Callisto, The Prize, Orphan of War, Close Spot there, Here Comes Miss Amphibious, A Day in the Life, Remember Nothing, Destiny, Tin the Warlords, Blind Faith, Marry Me, Intimate Stranger. Okay, I was just kind of seeing if maybe something came up that makes me want to change it, but I'm okay with it, I think. So yeah. So that was my ranking of the second season of Xena. I think so far, I have to go look, but I think it's about 4 from this 2 seasons that I really think are top tier episodes. So yeah, keep an eye out because I'll be starting season 3 next week. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, me ranking the Xena episodes. Let me know which ones you think, I guess what I got wrong based on what you like. And just let me know down in the comments because I'm curious. So, yeah, so you guys have a Merry Christmas. You have a safe night. Stay warm out there. And I'll talk to you guys later.